Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. Okay, sorry I'm so low down because I want to show you how we are going to bling this generic tissue box. So, if you know me, you know I like to bling things. I've blinged my computer, I blinged my brush that I used to clean my surgery with. We made some eye masks. You could make hair bows with this stuff. I even blinged my mouse and my keyboard. Anyway, so today we're going to bling this tissue box. So I have got this chunky glitter fabric. It's cotton at the back, so it's very soft, which makes the eye mask. Ooh, and I did my keyring too. Oh yes, I never had a keyring and I thought I need a keyring, so I just made it. And so the things you're going to need a ruler. You can get away with not having a ruler for this, but I'm going to use a ruler. You're going to need a pen. You're going to need some scissors and some hot glue. So the first thing we're going to do, and you're going to need some extra bling. This is some bling I had left over from another project, so I'm just going to cut it and we're going to use that too. So the first thing you're going to want to do, grab your tissue box and make sure you've got enough fabric to cover it. So this is what I did to make sure. I just quickly covered it over and made sure, yes, it's enough for me to use. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out, I've never done this before, this is the first tissue box I've ever blinged, so we're going to wing it. So now this has got like an oval shaped thing where the tissue comes out, but it's got a little slit because it's got a bit of plastic here, and this is where the tissue comes out. So what we want to do is try to make an ovally shape in the middle and then cut it out. So what we're going to do, I'm going to wing it. I'm going to draw the tissue box, draw it around quickly so I can get an idea of roughly where the circle is, and I'm going to fold it in half. How we're going to fold it in half. Okay, we're going to draw a middle. Where's a ruler? We just have to guess a point in the middle. This is where we're going to cut. We're going to get our scissors. Quickly. Exactly. What we're going to do is we're just going to put it in the middle. And then just snip a little bit so that you end up with this. People. Little hole there. So then we're going to pop it on here, find a little hole, and then, in fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave it as a slit rather than do it as a round shape. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave it as a slit, but we're just going to open it a little bit more. We're not going to do the round thing. We're just going to leave it. So we're going to try to get this in as neat a little rectangle as we possibly can. Because we don't know where the middle is, see, this is what happens when you wing it. You can create anything just by giving it a go. Sometimes it goes perfect, sometimes it doesn't. I'm just going to use this pin so I can see where the one end meets the other end. So that is directly in half now. And I'm just going to cut, slit, a little rectangle slit. I don't know if you can see that. Should I do it round at the sides rather than straight? Yeah, we're going to do it round at the edges. We're going to be brave and try and do a round shape even though you haven't drawn it. You never know until you try. So now we have people. So the next thing we're going to do, what we want to do is we want to make this so we can take it off of this tissue box and then put it on another tissue box. So we're not going to glue it to the actual tissue box. So we can use it for a different one. So then we pop the tissue out. Now we need to remove the pin. Remove your pins. Don't get stuck like what I always do. I don't think I'm even going to cut this because normally what I would do is cut and cut a line there, cut a line there, cut a line there. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do that. Does this open at the bottom? No. How are we going to do this so we can make it refillable? This is where we need the countdown. Tick tock, do 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 do.
You can use Velcro at the bottom.
Velcro?
And then, you could use this at the bottom over and then this at the bottom.
This isn't even, as you can see. We're just trying things here, people. We're going to cut this off and we'll probably use it on another project. So let's cut this. We might even use that for the Velcro actually. The Velcro is a very good idea. We might actually use that. And all the little bits, always keep your scraps because you can use them to decorate other little bits and pieces or make hair bows. So always keep those.
Or like a
So,
hairband.
exactly. So, what we're going to do, we're going to fold it here. And then, oh, we're going to wrap it like a present. See, my nanny used to teach me how to wrap presents. You pop these bits down. But actually, what we'll do is we'll use sellotape. Because whenever we want to take it off, we can just reapply and use sellotape. But nobody's going to see the bottom. We're going to use sellotape. It's our secret. Nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to see it. Only you're going to know. People will come in your room or your living room and say, oh, your box is lovely. Where did you get that? I made it. Oh, yes. Right, we're still going to need the hot glue.
Except
so make sure.
Box.
Except for the box, because we don't want the generic. We don't want this. No, no, no. Keep your hot glue gun going. Let's get this done quickly. 5 minutes.
Heating up.
Counting. Yes. There's got to be a better way to do this. But for now, this is what we're going to do. If I think of another better way to do this, I will let you know in the future.
And
but for now, exactly. But for now, it's going to stick and it will stay. And when you want to take it off, you just undo the sellotape and just reapply a new set of sellotape to it. There's got to be another way to do this. So what we're going to do, we're going to wrap it like a gift wrap. So when you're wrapping gift wrap, you fold it in the middle to like fold it. Let's see if we can get this higher. So it's like this. You fold it over once, twice, and then you have like a triangle-y shape. But this one's come off now. I'm trying to fold it too much. You live and you learn, people. You live and you learn. So I keep coming out of the camera. I normally have a backdrop, but my best friend's gone off with it, so and she called me just now, so I better call her back. Let's quickly do this. So reapply a bit more sellotape. Let's do another one on the other side, because even if this gets damaged, it's perfectly fine because you're going to chuck away this box. The glitter, yes, and the chunky glitter does not come off with sellotape, so you don't have to worry about that. Let's go. So we're going to fold it into the diamondy shape. We're going to grab it. We're going to fold it over. And let's get the sellotape again. I've lost the end. Should you glue it or should you just sellotape it? Sellotape. Yes, if you glue it, then it will definitely take off the sellotape. Take off the glitter. So you want to use the sellotape for now until you've got the perfect shape and you know what you're doing. So then sellotape another bit. I'm going to sellotape these bits as well. This is not the best idea. We need to find a more professional way of doing this, but because it's just a little cheap tissue box, I think the tissues are like 45p. So I thought I can't. Weren't they up where we bought the thing from? Children, you know, they give everything, all the secrets away, you know. Let's sellotape it. Right, let's do the other side now. Let's turn it around so you can kind of see it. Fold it once, fold it twice, and then we get this bit.
Sellotape it.
And sellotape it.
And it's a good thing that you're...
I think I want to do this neater, you know. I don't think I want to do it like this. Because look, you can see it, where it's been...
It looks
nah.
cute.
It looks okay, but it doesn't look very neat. I think we need to do this again.
No.
Yeah, we're going to do this again. We want it to look nice. We don't want it to look, even though we are rushing trying to do a video. But it's better to, sometimes haste makes waste. Sometimes it's better to take time and do things slowly, so you get a better result. So I folded it a lot nicer like now. Snips. Yes, like snips. So that looks a lot better. So let's tack that down now. Yeah. Exactly.
Life isn't a race. Moving too fast, slow down.
See, now if I was not rushing trying to do this, what I would have done is made a little open bit underneath here. Maybe we should do that. I'd have made an open bit so that we can still use this, glue it down to this box and just refill the box. Should we do that? But then what if the tissues are big?
Yeah. And then we get small ones and then... Look. Don't worry about that. We're going to throw away the box anyway, so what's the point?
Yeah, but we want to keep the glitter.
We want to keep the glitter, but what's the point?
Nobody is even going to notice this.
Yeah.
It does look better already. Let's just glue it down.
Well, except for you putting it down with the tissue. It's crumbled, but
Maybe he's going to be fussed with a crumpled piece of tissue. It's just this one part is coming up again.
For some reason.
Hee-hoo, don't do it this way.
My mum said...
Take your time and do it nicely and neatly. I just want to do this as quickly as I can just to inspire somebody to just make something. Even if it's decorating a tissue box or something small in your house, decorate, create, make something, anything.
Whatever you can find.
Yes, whatever you can find in your house to decorate. I blinged my bathroom. But my bathroom, I took time on that and it looks absolutely amazing. I blinged because I had this old IKEA thing, like shelving unit, and it was just going really bad from the water and everything in the house. There we go.
And it's glimmering.
It's sparkly, very, very sparkly. So now we're gonna get the glue gun and we're gonna glue it. Oh yeah.
Because
What should we put on the
my
front of
sister
it?
here, as you come out.
Nearly done, nearly done.
My sister here, this is
Let's keep going around. I think this will be the last one, really.
my name, my sister's name is Lee, so Leilani.
Yeah. And I even blinged my shower curtain, even the shower curtain. My cousin came here and she was like, Leona, you blinged your whole bath. She was, how did you even do that? I said, you know me. I make everything. Sometimes when you're creating, things go right, sometimes they go wrong. It's all trial and error, but as long as you create it, and then when you want to and you've got a bit more money, you can just customize it a bit more, create it a bit more, do whatever you want. So here it is.
And it's cute.
Nobody has to see the bottom bit because once it's down, that's all people will see. Yeah, I might even decorate it a bit more. Or I'll just leave it because I get in trouble. It'll be like, Yona, stop blinging everything in this house. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Maybe I should glue that bit down a bit more, but I like it puffy. What do you think? Leave it like this?
Yeah, I like coffee.
So there you have it. A blinged tissue box. Oh yeah. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Do you think we should do any more here?
6
Or leave
minutes.
it? Leave it, isn't it?
6
Yeah,
minutes.
too much.